Imagine waking up to find your favorite NASCAR teams unrecognizable, with drivers you'd never expect behind the wheel. Shocking? Absolutely. NASCAR's 2025 lineup is rewriting the rulebook, and today we're diving into the jaw-dropping deals and game-changing team shakeups that have left fans speechless. But trust me, the surprises don't stop there. International racing celebrity Shane Van Gisbergen, SVG, is a new addition to the 2025 NASCAR season. SVG is finally coming into the fray for a full-time NASCAR career after being from a successful V8 supercars lineage and making headlines in the part-time NASCAR foray. Trackhouse Racing is bold enough to stand forward, unveiling ambitious plans to expand the number of cars in the team by introducing a third car, the Year 88 Chevrolet, through SVG. They've gained quite a reputation in recent years as trendsetters in the field, and this is no exception. Their ambitions were evident in this plan for an increased roster at Trackhouse. They want to shake up the traditional NASCAR family with fresh new international talent. His addition to the NASCAR lineup is more than just another name. He represents an evolution of the sport. Fans are aflame, eager to see just how SVG's hard-driving antics are going to translate over to those demanding NASCAR tracks. Will SVG live up to the hype? Trackhouse Racing sure does, as they're betting big on him coming through. This pretty much nails down Trackhouse Racing as an entity, a new powerhouse to be reckoned with in the unpredictable thrill-a-minute 2025 season. But this is only the beginning. NASCAR has enjoyed a powerhouse tradition for years, and RFK Racing might be changing that with their motion for 2025. However, the part-time Stage 60 program will now become a full-time entry. The brand new sponsorship deal that RFK has made with Kroger for 2025 is just groundbreaking. Ryan Preece, a driving talent who knows exactly how to adapt under pressure, will be behind the wheel of RFK's new Year 64 Mustang. Preece is as good a driver as he is a consistent racer, which makes any fan enthused about this hit. But like many things, this decision for the future has long indicated the desire for RFK membership, the development of talent, and innovation within the team. Kroger is a wonderful source of financial support, but is also an investment in the future of NASCAR. After all, as far as US-based brands go, Kroger is among the most popular ones. Thus, the partnership makes the most out of its potential for profiling RFK, keeping them alive as an entity. One of the most ambitious drives for expansion is in RFK's tradition. It goes to show how committed the team is to cater to the ever-changing fast track in NASCAR. With Preece in command and Kroger as his chief backer, RFK Racing can land even more punches on the competition in a season that is bound to be full of surprises. One of the biggest surprises this current silly season is Riley Herbst moving to 2311 Racing. The consistent, determined driver has now earned a full-time seat with the Toyota-powered number 35 team, and a partnership with Monster Energy should electrify what happens in 2025. 2311 Racing, co-owned by the basketball sensation cheered by NBA NY's mighty Michael Jordan and NASCAR star Denny Hamlin, is making bold moves that continue shaking the competition. And adding yet another entry into their stable is a testament to further ambitions in the avenue. However, the team faces a special challenge: a legal duel with NASCAR against the car entry approval. Despite the off-track drama, it's also a hint that the team is willing to grow under the very new additions by bringing in new blood and new fans. The kid has good energy and a fan base that represents a good asset. More often than not, this journey has not been the easiest transition from Xfinity to NASCAR's uppermost level, but this will serve as his big breaking case. With a decent sponsor, a fast car, and the clout of a young, lively organization, 2311 Racing seems like a good place for Herbst. So now, does he step up to the plate and imprint his name in record books come 2025? Only time can tell. Programmed for data until October 2023, big things are emerging at Kaulig Racing. To begin, AJ Allmendinger is returning to the NASCAR 16 car. Having a penchant for aggressive racing and strong performance on road course tracks, Allmendinger enters the competition with an edge expected to serve the team well in 2025. Together with him will ride Ty Dillon, who sits in the Marmor 31 car. This marks a new chapter for him in his NASCAR journey. But it isn't just the driver lineup changes that have the headlines. Kaulig Racing has also added Ty Norris as their new chief business officer. An industry veteran with a proven track record, he specializes in transforming teams into competition powerhouses on and off the racetrack. His addition is already extending great hope of a more strategic and business-savvy way of going about racing. The internal reorganization further shows Kaulig's ambitions to reach even higher in the NASCAR hierarchy. It gets year-long, experienced drivers, and under a sharp executive like Norris, the team positions itself for a breakout season. Yet, the competition seems to be tougher than ever, and only time will reveal if these moves will pay off. The closure of Stewart-Haas Racing, SHR, is a real point of wonder for the fans about where its very talented drivers would go. Now, with all the dust settled, the answers come as interesting as those for the previous season. Chase Briscoe, the versatile and talent and skill driver, will be seen on the wheels of car number 19, as he has moved to Joe Gibbs Racing and could have ended up at one of NASCAR's most successful institutions that offers him a chance to prove his worth on larger platforms. The second star of the trio is Josh Berry, who has signed with the Wood Brothers Racing Team to drive the famous car number 21. Berry and creating a match made in racing heaven because with him comes such consistent performances and the well-known legacy of the Wood Brothers. Probably one of the toughest challenges Noah Gragson has to endure is driving the number 38 car for Front Row Motorsports. His aggressive style would fit seamlessly into a team trying to shake things up. Cole Custer would remain true to his roots, albeit with a new ride, the new Haas factory yet our 41 Ford. It keeps Custer within friendly confines while starting afresh under the Haas umbrella. All these movements are promises of intriguing new competition and new dimensions to the racing course. Driver changes aren't quite the only good headlines being made out of this silly season. There are major crew chief moves set to reshape team directions for 2025. Most shocking of all, Chris Gabehart, who has been with Denny Hamlin for as far back as many can remember, is now no longer attached to his post, having moved into an expanded role without returning home to Joe Gibbs Racing, which leaves many fans speculating on how this change of personnel will be reflected during races for Hamlin. Bubba Wallace snagged a very promising deal as Charles Den entered into his new crew chief position. He is generally known for his sharp strategies and cool-headed judgment, making Den most likely have the key to unlocking performance at a more advanced level for Wallace. Spire Motorsports also made a bold move with the addition of Rodney Childers to lead the number 7 team. Using Childers' experiences and tactical acumen, Spire is expected to take their game to the next level to remain in the spotlight. Crew chief changes like these just show how serious NASCAR teams are in pulling out all the stops for a competitive edge. With new faces and fresh perspectives in the pits, 2025 is sure to be just as unpredictable as it promises to be exciting. In one of the most ironic acts this season, Michael McDowell is leaving Front Row Motorsports to join Spire Motorsports. McDowell, who is known for his Daytona 500 win and solid runs, was surprised by the decision to switch teams. Spire has McDowell down for not only racing, but also mentoring those upcoming drivers. He would help them navigate the very high-pressure world of NASCAR. With experience and stability as a mentor, he has become one of those classic assets that Spire could invest in for its future. The team also hopes to add McDowell's veteran experience, along with their lofty ambitions to place themselves at Spire among serious contenders as part of this signing. Leaving Front Row Motorsports would seem like a gamble, yet it captures McDowell's conception of Spire's future. Before taking this career leap, everyone is excited to see how his leadership and skills affect this team's future. As the 2025 season approaches, several uncertainties remain. Front Row Motorsports is exploring potential expansion, leaving fans guessing about their future lineup. Meanwhile, Martin Truex Jr. has confirmed limited racing plans for next year. Speculation also surrounds other part-time entries, with many wondering which teams might return to full-time competition. With so many changes and surprises, 2025 is shaping up to be an unforgettable season for NASCAR fans. Which move excites you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more racing updates. Stay tuned for the latest news.